How are you? Hi, we are Aggressive Defiance TV. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on. Let's let some people get up in here, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys had a beautiful day. Yeah, I do. Yep, I do. Hold on. I'm going to stop the ads. Well, they're going through, guys. Really? Ads are going through. Nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. How you doing, AD? Angel Crispin, I mean? Sorry. Breaking news in the house. What's good, breaking news? Oh, what a day. What a beautiful day, guys. We got some things to talk about tonight. Oh, we do, don't we? I want somebody to come up here with me. Anybody want to come up with me tonight? Come on up. I want somebody to come up here with me on this one. Because 50 is slaying P. Diddy. Slaying him. 50 is getting. You know what? That might be how the feds may come too. You know, that's how the R. Kelly thing went, right? You know, somebody did the Surviving R. Kelly documentary. Then the next thing you know, boom, ping, ping. Yeah, you already know. So 50 says he's going to do the Surviving Diddy. Surviving Diddy, y'all. Now, is that something else? That's fire, bro. Imagine if you had 50 on your head. Imagine if you had 50 on your top. Could you imagine that? If you just had 50 Cent just on your motherfucking head, he was just on your top. And guess what? He knew things about you. He did. He knew shit about you. Hold on. Let me not share that. Let me do this right here. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. What the fuck was that? We knew what that was. All right. Let me stop that. Oh, 50's on his top. $50 on his bread. All right, y'all. Hold on. 50's on his top, bro. Y'all ready for this? Shout out to the Hodge twins, man. Check these, bro. Check this shit out. Hold on. That ain't what I tried to do, dude. That's not what it. That's not it. All right. Here we go. AD, get it together, man. Get it together. You got 11 people up here. You're making yourself look crazy, bro. All right, I got y'all.
But he gonna make me a star. Ain't nobody a homosexual trying to get with me.
Yeah. Thank God we had a manager with us.
Anyway, let's go to this Bodyguard interview.
That was an act of God.
I'd been fine without my manager.
No, something bad would have happened.
Yeah, there'd been some blood spilled in there.
I ain't say all that. I didn't say all that.
People try something with you.
Yeah.
This interview.
It's like, yo, when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like we can just hang out, nigga. We gotta kick it.
This is possible. Okay.
He telling me we gotta kick it and shit. And he's like, yo, why don't we like go shopping or some shit? I mean, like I pay for it. And I was like, what the fuck this nigga just said? I got the fuck away from him. I was like, this nigga, like, this nigga just telling me he taking me shopping. And this is shit that goes on.
That's the shit that goes on. That line right there.
See these weird ass pictures and shit like that out there, sitting out there for no reason.
That line right there. That's the shit that goes on. That's the shit that goes on.
It's gonna be like kissing the chair. Like that doesn't happen by accident. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Look, later you're gonna find out a little shit that I'll be saying.
You hear that?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Hey, did you see
That shit that I'm saying is real. Later, y'all gonna find out this shit I'm saying is real. P. Diddy is just telling y'all. 50's just telling y'all. Salute to my people in the building already, man. Salute to y'all. Salute to the 9 people in the building already. Hit the like button, man. Maybe they'll send some notifications out. You think so? They'll send some notifications out, guys. I'm going to sit over here and puff for a minute. I'm going to set this other one up. Oh, it's ugly. P. Diddy is fucked, bro. Hold on.
etc., for a decent price, for a low price, of course. He said the sponsors are about to lose you. All of
Fuck. Damn. Fuck. That big old juicy son of a bitch. That's a juicy dude right there, boy. That's the juicy son of a bitch right there. Y'all want to see some funny shit? Not only did they have some, did the Hodge twins have something to say about it? Watch this one. Oh, we got Stephen A. What? Stephen A is on Diddy's ass too? Hey, Diddy, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Diddy.
I'm going to tell you is this. I see cats like Rick Ross getting into it with 50. I've seen Ja Rule in the past try to get into it with 50, or at least 50 got into it with him. Now it's a P. Diddy thing going on here. That's just the way it is. 50 Cent ain't the one to mess with. Now, just make sure to revisit the situation. Sean P. Diddy Combs. He's had a tumultuous month, y'all. As multiple reports have surfaced accusing the rapper of sexual assault. It's just the truth. Okay, we don't know whether it's true or not. Those are the accusations. One person who's not feeling sympathy for him, like I told you, is 50. He seems to be taking pleasure from Diddy's recent misfortune. That's just the way it's been, because they've been feuding for years. And the G-Unit rappers used the latest news about his rival to take multiple shots. All I wanted to say was this: 50 Cent ain't the one to mess with. When this brother commences to trolling you, it has a profound effect in most instances. It's just the truth. It's just the truth.
Okay. So what's that mean? It means that 50 Cent may not be bullshitting. Woo! Hey, I coughed my head off on that. Shit. 50 may be out to get blood, y'all. 50 may be coming for blood. We got 11 people in the building. Hit the like button for me, would you? Come down from the clouds. It's okay. It's okay. Here we go. Hold on. We got some more for your ass. So I set these up, Jack Frost. See how I set these up? This one here is the one that most of us probably need to pay attention to. Because this was good. This is probably the best interpretation that I can say. I mean, it just is. This one right here is good. What's up, 1, 2? Come on.
Is why your neighborhood crip.
Floyd Mayweather died.
We're gonna be there in 30 minutes. So we go to the casino and they got the person out there. They the shit. It's cool.
There's 300 seats.
Like if you were doing it, we were doing
30
like
grand.
out on the internet.
What trailer?
Whatever. Like if you were doing premiering.
Oh
something,
yeah,
after the Cassie thing,
All right, hold on.
I think his ass.
it's good for the brand. End of the day, right?
Right here.
Yeah, shout out to SKG. Shout out to Floyd Mayweather. Shout out to all the things we doing. Diddy, I think his ass is fried.
You think he's done?
I've been watching it, man. I was rooting for him after the Cassie thing. I was like, damn, he should have just took care of this before she went public. And I was like, all right, he took care of it. You know, then I kind of seen the Macy's thing. And then I seen the schools. I didn't even know he had some schools. Some schools pulled back. The liquor thing was already going on. And it was like, all right, he gonna be able to survive it. He gotta just go on it for a minute, come back. Revolt still there. Next thing I know, I seen 2 more claims. I seen them step down from Revolt. I'm like, damn, this is getting kind of messy. And then this other chick comes out with this 17-year-old, whatever happened when she was 17. And then I seen him give a statement. And I was like,
statement. It wasn't a good statement, was it?
and then 50 Cent is on a prowl. He talking about doing surviving Diddy. Now,
Jesus.
I'm with the game.
Surviving
that's over-
Diddy, y'all. Okay. What do you think that does to Diddy, bro? Could it end his career? Could it end his career? It could, couldn't it? It could very well end his career.
One.
But me and 50 got similar ways when it's on with an op.
Right.
And
Documentary is a little bit different.
one thing about 50,
A clubhouse room versus a documentary is a little
I know
different.
it ain't.
Well, in terms
I'ma
of
tell you
scale
why.
and size of audience.
I got a media team in there. When I want to push a button, my shit goes everywhere. And then I contact my people that I know on the larger platforms, and they grab it and they send it.
the clubhouse audio.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
I ain't
that's a
over
fact.
here, y'all. Fuck.
When's the last time you talked to 50?
Ooh,
It's been a while, right? I was hearing
Been a
you recount the history of him and
yeah, I mean,
Game,
you know, I'm a
almost
Game all the way
reconciling.
110%. It is what it is. Shout out to Uncle Murder and the squad over there. Hopefully one day it can be some peace, but you know, I'm with my brother.
Uh-huh.
That's what it is.
So, do you object to the way 50 beats with people, or do you think it's over the top, or you think it's
Oh.
fair game?
Ain't no limits. Ain't no limits to it. He handling this business. He sat back, he waited,
Damn.
and he saw somebody wounded, and he's going in for the kill. I can't be mad at
You
him.
hear that?
Okay, this,
I don't-
P. Diddy, you're going down, buddy. See ya, P. Diddy. See ya, Diddy. You shouldn't have been out here beating on women. Allegedly beating on women, taking the pee. Yeah, taking the pee is something different, right? Like, who takes the pee? I don't know, man. I think he's done. Just like you say, he's wounded. He's out here like a fish flopping. Might as well just stick a fork in him.
I don't know what their beef is about. I don't know what the 50 Puffy beef is about.
We
personally.
really don't know. It's just like a general animosity that he's gained from over the years.
I'm hearing some shit about a baby mama or some, you know, Puff did something. I don't know.
What is the beef with what is Puffy's beef with 50? The baby mother? Man, you don't want to get on the wrong side of 50 with the baby mama situation, man. That's his baby mama. This dude is not going to play with you.
Two different poles in terms of like being canceled. On one end of the spectrum, we have like an R. Kelly who gets canceled, bunch of accusations.
The like button for me, yo.
The media obviously gets on board with it. His career is all but done. He couldn't get booked for shit for the most part. He's actually locked up.
Y'all. We got 10 likes.
Then
y'all.
on the other hand, we have something like the T.I. thing.
Everybody say hi to the hater. Hi, hater. Hi, hater. Hey, hater.
A year ago. I'm not saying that they're on the same level in terms of the depth of the accusations and everything, but T.I. in comparison definitely lost some corporate deals.
Don't do that.
But for the most part, seems like he's still
accepted. Is on his way down, boy. See ya. P. Diddy's on his way down, bro. Guess what? We're covering it too. Diddy's going to prison, bro. Can you imagine who 50 Cent's talking to right now? If I was P. Diddy, I'd be worried as shit. He's threatening he's going to do this P. Diddy surviving P. Diddy documentary, bro. Did you see what happened to R. Kelly in that documentary? And you have to believe that 50 Cent is going to want to top this. I'll tune in. Who's going to tune in? Anybody going to tune in? Hold on. I can run polls too, Jack. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Oh, man. Sounds great. It's funny. All right, man. I think I got so high, I forgot what I was going to do the poll about. It's funny. That's hilarious. Hold on. I remember. You guys tuned in to Surviving P. Diddy? That'd be great. Surviving Diddy. Hold on, that's the wrong one. Surviving P. Diddy. What's poppin' exclusive?
Exclusive drop. Low price.
Exclusive drop.
About to lose you. All I'm gonna tell you is this.
Wrong one, bro. Wrong one, bro. Oh shit. What's good with you, man? Did you see the title of this? Oh, wow. Cassie working on an interview plus documentary with Oprah. Woo! Hold on, Tough. Hold on, Tough. Y'all go subscribe, my man. Tough News TV, man.
What's going on, y'all? What it is. So let's go ahead and slide on this topic, and you already know what the topic is. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, before I get started, I do want to say that I have some extraordinary news. Now, I'm not one to gas it up or soup it up, but I'm just saying Cassie is doing her due diligence to make sure that she puts an end to Diddy. Now, I do want to touch on this, right? Now, first and foremost, I just want to say that I'm no groupie. I've met certain celebrities and things of that nature, never asked to take a picture. I don't do things like that. But when you have somebody that's publicly going after Diddy to DM you and say, hey, Playboy, keep doing what you're doing. If you need anything, I got you. It just lets me know that it has to be a high level of merit of truth and validity to all the information my plug has been sending me. But anyway, let's go ahead and move along. Now, I want to get into, and we're going to get into later, how Usher and Jay-Z took a stand against Diddy. But I also want to touch on this. I'm hearing some things about Fonsworth Bentley in regards to him actually coming out and breaking his silence about what happened to him during his tenure when he was working with Diddy. I'm hearing that Cassie's lawsuit against Diddy created a segue for Fonsworth Bentley to come out and tell his truth about being violated and the things that he endured when he worked for Diddy. Now, I've been told by a credible source, Fonsworth, which his real name is Derek Watkins, was broken in by Diddy against his own will. And I'm pretty sure you guys know what I mean when I say that he was broken in by Diddy. We're talking about back shots upon back shots, right? So also, I want to get into just a little bit Cassie's friend, I believe her name is Tiffany Red, coming out and corroborating Cassie's story about witnessing Diddy be very volatile towards Cassie. So what I want to do right here is play you guys a couple of clips. The first clip is going to be about Tiffany Red coming out defending her friend in Cassie. And then the second clip is going to be talking about Fonsworth Bentley a little bit, because I want you guys to brace yourself, because I know for a fact that Fonsworth is going to come out and tell his truth. So sit tight, and then I'll come back and get you guys up to speed on the information that I received this morning. All right.
Y'all, the Diddy shit is getting out of hand. And we actually have somebody that was mentioned in Cassie's civil suit coming forward and telling her part. Let's get into it. So it looks like Cassie's friend Tiffany Red is opening up about what she witnessed Cassie go through with Diddy. And the reason she's coming out is to protect herself.
That's what this just did right here. Cassie got her bread, right? Right? She don't have to talk anymore. Now the people that were inside of that civil suit are now talking, bro. They're talking. Okay.
Because Cassie mentioned her in the civil suit. She didn't mention her by name, but she recalled a night, Cassie's 29th birthday, that her and Cassie were out, and Diddy and her and Cassie got into a little situation. Let's read. So you guys can pause for read, but basically Tiffany is recalling the night that her and Cassie went out for her 29th birthday. It was her and a couple of friends, and they were out to dinner with Diddy. Tiffany and Cassie and her friends wanted to go to a private karaoke bar, but Diddy wasn't having that. And he was trying to convince his goons to not let Cassie go and that Cassie stay with Diddy. But Cassie wasn't hearing it. She took her to the karaoke bar, and Diddy showed up soon after. Now, this is also the night that was mentioned in the civil suit about Cassie being trafficked by Diddy. So what happened was Diddy showed up to the spot and drug Cassie out. Cassie's head stayed down the whole time she walked out. Tiffany decided to follow. She had an uneasy feeling. She wanted to see what was up. When she walked out the door, Diddy had Cassie pinned in a corner.
I don't know if he was in here, Crisis. This is bad, isn't it? 1-2. These people are going to come out. They're going to corroborate what Cassie was saying exactly in that lawsuit. This is bad for him, bro. And let me tell you something. If anybody's got the money to do this surviving Diddy thing, it's going to get ugly for Diddy, because 50 Cent definitely got that bread. Definitely got that bread to put him away, bro. I just don't know if 50 Cent is the guy that wants to put someone away like that. But let me tell you, it's getting very ugly out here, ain't it, Freddie? Whew.
His fingers in her face, cussing her out.
Yeah,
the bodyguard.
Her coming out, maybe she might not be able to talk about it. Maybe Cassie might not be able to do it because of an NDA or whatever. But she's going to, I guess, with Oprah.
Surrounded her and kept her in the corner. Cassie and Tiffany made eye contact for a little bit, and Cassie looked really uneasy and she put her head back down. The only time I ever seen a person put their head down is an abused person, especially when they're in front of their abuser. They can't even make eye contact. They're so mentally gone.
Man.
Now, Tiffany also says they went back to the house and two of Cassie's friends was packing her bag, her big blue Birkin bag. And Cassie was saying she didn't want to go. She didn't want to go, but she has no choice. Tiffany asked the friends, why are y'all packing her bag if she doesn't want to go? And they said, she always goes. And that is so fucking sad. And Cassie left with Diddy.
56,
and
no better.
The friend said, well, she'll always come back. They'll be back to watch it. She was it was almost like watching a freaking movie.
If he's not telling any lies, he can't get sued, bub. He can't get sued. If 50 doesn't allow someone to come up there and lie, what is he going to do? You're allowed to talk about any truth you can. You're allowed to tell the truth. It's the slander that gets you in trouble.
That makes me feel so sad. The fact that her friends were so used to this situation and they did not pull her aside to help her makes me feel sad for Cassie. The fact that people knew this was going on and nobody stood in front of this man makes me feel sad for Cassie. But it also makes me understand how powerful Diddy really was. And I'm saying was because right now,
that's a heavy hitting motherfucker right there, bro.
And being the fact that Cassie cannot be silenced, there is no NDA, everybody can talk. So at this point, Diddy, you better get your ducks in a row because I do see something happening to you. I don't think it's going to be civil.
It's like
I think it's going to be criminal. Somebody coming after you. And I hope they take you for everything you got. Clean included.
You know who just came to mind? Fonsworth Bentley. Fonsworth fell off the face of the planet. Jaguar Wright said that Fonsworth ran away just like Cassie did.
Fonsworth is coming out.
Fonsworth Bentley's real name is Derek Watkins, and he was born in Atlanta, Georgia. He first appeared rapping on the band's 2002 album, Too Hot for TV. He was featured in an Outkast skit in 2003, The Love Below, Speaker Box The Love Below. He even once did a cameo in Kanye's video. I believe that was called The New Workout Plan. Fonsworth was credited as a songwriter on multiple Yeezus tracks, like Black Skinhead, I Am a God, Hold My Liquor. He was even credited as a producer on Kanye's Ultralight Beam. But the $1 million question is,
where did he come from?
What happened between Diddy and Fonsworth?
Where he come from, but why?
Now, rumor has it Fonsworth Bentley was one of Diddy's concubines. That just sounds so weird coming out of my mouth just now. Fonsworth had went to etiquette school and he attended Morehouse College. His father was also a professor at Morehouse College. His mother, Harriet Watkins, is a Spelman graduate. While attending college, he majored in biology. He was said to have been an amazing athlete as well. His sports were track and cross country. Fonsworth wanted to become an MTV VJ, but when that didn't work out, he ended up getting a job working for Ralph Lauren in guess what mall? Lenox Mall. While working at the Ralph Lauren polo store, that's how Fonsworth Bentley met P. Diddy. They said Diddy and Fonsworth hit it off. He immediately hired him as his valet and personal assistant. So after Diddy had gotten to some legal trouble, the way that Fonsworth dressed and carried himself, they said that Diddy needed a repairing of his image. So he changed his name and rebranded himself. When you saw Fonsworth, he was always well-maintained, always with the fresh cut, always dressed, from the head to toe.
Yes, he was.
His presentation, his appearance was always clean. Eventually, Fonsworth became a fashion and image consultant. So how does someone doing so well for themselves just vanish? Fonsworth even came out with a book, Advance Your Swagger. He even ended up with his own show, From G's to Gents. But he just vanishes.
Yeah.
Bentley has won awards for his entertainment industry contributions. This includes a Guild of Music Supervisors Award for Best Song Recording for Television in 2014. And he won an MTV VMA Award for his choreography on Kanye West's Fade.
If you remember in the beginning of the video, I said that Fonsworth Bentley had a lot of musical contributions with Yeezus. Well, they're saying the way that Fonsworth Bentley got up out of Dodge, got away from Diddy, was because Kanye helped him. But around the industry, supposedly he was known as something else, and Jaguar Wright said it.
What do you think Diddy and Fonsworth Bentley's real relationship was?
Concubine. Everybody know. I think the thing that everybody is having a hard time grasping is how that whole thing could have probably went down. But the thing is it was how fast he disappeared.
So if you remember in Cassie's lawsuit, she spoke of an assistant that used to help with the FOs. So I couldn't but help to wonder if Fonsworth Bentley was that assistant. See it in red? Mr. Combs' assistant will help to set up the FOs, including by setting up the hotel suites with baby oil and Astroglide. Yo, even Gene Dale, Puff, former security bodyguard, he even threw shade at Fonsworth and was like, yeah, he ain't saying nothing about me because he know I know his business.
Fonsworth actually is down here in Atlanta. He's married with like 2 kids. He just lives a quiet life now. But
Yeah, he should. Yeah, he should. He ain't say nothing about me either. Because he know I know his business.
You know his business.
I know his business.
All right, so you guys just seen and heard all of that. Now, first and foremost, I want to say shout out to Storm Monroe because his clips was used within that second video. So we got to shout out the creator that was able to get that interview with Gene Deal. I also want to give a shout out to Jaguar Wright, even though that sometimes we feel like she be mentally off her rocker. She never lied about what was.
Bro. He's good at what he does. He's good to fuck what he does, man. I hope if this dude's getting bothered, I hope he's all right. At least that much.
Going on with Diddy, and also some things that she implicated in regards to Jay-Z. So shout out to Jaguar Wright. Now, the first thing I want to say about the clip where Tiffany Red, Cassie's friend, is coming.
Y'all vote, man. Would y'all watch that P. Diddy, Surviving P. Diddy? I mean, I would for a little bit just to see what it's about. I guess I would. Got 7 votes, y'all. Run that thing up, y'all. We lies over here.
Coming out talking about the situation that transpired. It just seems as though that so many people that were around Cassie failed her. And it seems as though that's a repetitive thing that we see when it comes to people being violated by individuals. You have people that know about the situation and they're so reluctant to do anything. I believe that they probably fear for their safety and the person who is getting violated safety as well. But at the end of the day, I don't see an excuse here. Somebody should have contacted the police. Somebody should have said something back in the day, whether it was Diddy's security guards, whether it was former artists that were signed to his label. It just seems like everybody was spineless. Nobody had a backbone. And I'm telling you right now, if Diddy had did right by everybody financially, a lot of people would still be quiet. And that's including.
I promise I'm not running 4 hours. I'm not doing
Cassie, because Cassie just wanted the money, but Diddy had so much pride he didn't want to settle. So basically, he forced her hand, and she filed that lawsuit against him. So it's just crazy to me how, you know, when things have transpired back in the day, nobody wants to talk about it then, but all of a sudden you want to expose somebody now. And it seems as though a lot of people are just ticked off with Diddy because he did.
The poll on the top, the first one, I know it's not showing right for anybody hardly, bro. It's stupid as shit. It says, are you tuning in to Surviving Diddy? The first one is hell yeah. The second one is probably not. The top one is hell yeah. The second one is probably not watching it. The top one's hell yeah, I'm watching that shit. Surviving P. Diddy, made by 50 Cent. Made by 50 Cent. Let's see what it says. We got 11 votes, y'all. 91% of people say hell yeah. That means there's 9 people. Oh, yep, 92 people. 10 people. 10 people believe that they gonna watch that shit. I mean, if it's made by 50, it might be decent. You know, I gotta see him trying to outdo Surviving R. Kelly.
didn't do what he was supposed to do financially, and now you want to talk. But anyway, guys, what I want to do right here is get into this information, and this information is straight trash. All right. So it says here, what's up, bro? I was at a party here in Vegas, and it's a lot of people in town to see the in-season NBA tournament tonight. I had a chance to talk and get some insight on some more information involving Diddy and all the shenanigans. The first thing I have learned is that Jay-Z and Usher cut Diddy from Usher's Super Bowl halftime show. I'm told Jay-Z pulled the plug after Usher said he was uncomfortable with the ongoing allegations. Usher also said that what Cassie and the other victims went through is reminiscent of the past.
Diddy is out the Super Bowl halftime show, y'all. Diddy is out the Super Bowl halftime show.
And very triggering for him. Pay attention to that, guys. I'm told that before the NFL reached out about their concerns about Diddy being involved in the upcoming halftime show, Jay-Z had already nipped it in the bud. I'm also told that Cassie is working with other victims to file lawsuits against Diddy from other states and from across the pond. It's also been expressed to me that about 9 other victims have contacted Cassie's lawyers, who are all claiming to have been AR'd and affixed, I'm paraphrasing here, guys, by Diddy. One of the victims, who was an up-and-coming artist, is saying that when he contacted Diddy back in 2014 about filing a lawsuit against him for forcing him into committing acts that happened in a studio in Atlanta back in 2012, the victim says he was tracked down, intimidated, asphalted, and I'm paraphrasing, guys, and thrown into the dumpster by Diddy's goons. He went on to say that he only maintained his silence because he was afraid of retaliation that would not only affect him, but his family. I have also been told that Cassie is in talks of doing an interview with Oprah and Gayle King together. Cassie is also in the works of doing a documentary about Diddy. Also, Kim Porter has been said to have recorded videos of herself talking about her tumultuous relationship with Diddy, and I'm told that Cassie has those tapes. Kimora even has more videos, and that those clips will be included within the documentary series. So maybe that's why Kimora is on the run now. But I'm going to be at events all day, and tonight I will touch base later. 100.
Holy moly, bro. Holy moly. See, that's what happens when you start doing content like this, right? People will come out and deliver you information. They'll deliver you information. And it's up to you to decipher through what's good, what's bad. But this dude right here, he's definitely got some good sources, man. Wow, bro. Oprah. You are screwed, Diddy.
All right, so you guys just saw and heard that. Now you all know the drill. To protect the integrity of my platform, I'm going to say that all the information that I just conveyed to you is all alleged, even though I know that I'm getting my information from a trusted individual. All right, but I will say that when I first read this email, one of the things that stood out is what Usher had to say, basically, right? So Usher said that the things that happened to Cassie and the other victims were reminiscent to him and also triggering. What is he trying to say there?
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? And then you have the guy who was an up-and-coming artist that said that Diddy forced him to do some things that, you know, he didn't want to do, as far as like being intimate with him. And so when he came back a couple of years later and basically said, hey, man, I'm trying to hold you accountable, basically just drop me off some dollars and we can just leave it here. Basically, he was intimidated and ultimately thrown in the garbage can by Diddy's goons. That is highly offensive.
Yeah,
now, make no
bro.
mistake about it. I'm not saying that it's more offensive than what took place in that
What
studio,
the fuck,
according
G?
to this guy. But what I am saying is, you talk about adding insult to injury. Come on, man. To the 10th power. Now, last but not least, Diddy is done. You know, once Cassie sits down with Gayle King and Oprah together and she starts to tell her story, and then on top of that, she's working on a documentary talking about what transpired during the time she was with Diddy, he is finished. I see prison ahead. Drop down in the comments and let me know if you feel the same way. But anyway,
I do feel the same way. Tough News TV. I do feel the same way. I believe prison's coming, y'all. Prison is on the way. Wow. Yeah, and And here's the thing: Diddy's not going to go down by himself. No. He's going to pull the Nino Brown. He's the leader. Yeah. He's going to point someone out. He's going to point a few people out. I hate to tell you, 13 votes, 92% say hell yeah. You're watching? I'm watching too, y'all. I'm watched too. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. I'm gonna end that poll. See ya. Bye. I'm gonna pull up this video that Crisis Black just sent me too. This chick is so fine. You are so hot, Tisa. Prison is definitely in Diddy's future, but I expect him to try and go Nino Brown. I do too. I expect him to try to tell everything possible, y'all. Everything.
Baby, if your name is Dame Dash, you have just exposed Diddy's billionaire. Can we call him a boo? The billionaire mogul that took a liking to you. The billionaire Boyle, that billionaire mogul that everybody said turned yourself out. The billionaire that introduced them to these violent delights for violent ends. Y'all, what am I talking about? Listen, I have been on a rabbit hole all day.
Me too.
All day.
Be right back.
Jumping down the rabbit hole, getting this information with you guys. I even put together a PowerPoint presentation. I don't know if Dame Dash meant to do it on purpose or if he was just talking, but baby, he let all the tapes go. And let me just say, it's not Clive Davis. Now, I'm not saying Clive Davis didn't invest in Diddy, but baby, Clive Davis did not put Diddy on the map like this. If you look at Diddy's financial worth, and we're going to get into my PowerPoint presentation. If you look at, sorry, I'm trying to okay, there we go. My lighting's off. If you look at Diddy's trajectory, now don't get me wrong, he made a pretty penny defrauding bad boy artists. He 100% did. To that, I can attest, right? And to everybody else crying and Mace like playing thug in the camera. Yeah, I'm the only one not scared. Y'all remember when Mace was in the camera barking big and bad at Diddy. Not saying he didn't deserve it. But here's the thing people don't realize with Clive Davis, okay? Clive Davis and Diddy 100% helped each other. However, if you guys don't know, Cassie's lawyer actually hinted in the filing that Clive Davis was also maybe money laundering for Diddy and BMF at that time. BMF, I'm gonna take y'all real quick. BMF had close to 500 million on the street. Back then in 1990 something, that was like having $1.5 billion. Yeah. Clive Davis might be in trouble for the money he took in to the record company, perhaps, right? Worse, and then threw it back. Now, again, this has not been independently verified. This is speculation based on paragraph 21 in the complaint that Cassie's lawyer, Douglas Wigmore, actually supplied to the court for Diddy's second victim. But that's not it, right? Because Dame Dash accidentally gave up the tapes, or maybe he was giving it up. Because at the end of the day, Dame Dash has been done dirty by so many people in the record industry.
That's really true.
Right? And he's the only one that hasn't come out with anything creepy about him. I mean, aside from the Aaliyah stuff, but I don't really know the whole story with that. So what is the interview from Dame Dash that set it all off? And y'all, I swear it's not Clive Davis. Let me just get into the Clive Davis thing really quick. And then I'm going to show you the video. Then I'm going to show you what I've been spending all day researching, so people can take it, not credit me, and put it on their channels. Like, oh, guys, I've been working so hard, right? Okay, now here's the thing. I'm not saying Clive Davis isn't shady. I'm not saying Clive Davis didn't do mess to Whitney. I don't know anything about that. We're not talking about that today, class, okay? Let's focus.
Ooh.
Clive Davis did put Diddy on the map musically. And Diddy did steal a lot from bad boy artists. But let's not forget that Diddy was basically an employee. He got a cut of stuff, and it definitely turned him into a millionaire. But baby, it did not put him on the map as a millionaire on to way to billionaire. What put Diddy on the map for the millionaire and billionaire, right? Were his investments, was Sean John, was Chirac, was Diego, Liquors, was actually Revolt TV. Diddy's business dealings put him on the map. Clive Davis just helped him turn it into a low millionaire. Like when he was messing with Clive Davis, don't get me wrong, it was a lot of money, but he had accumulated somewhere after his expenses between 11 million and 43 million, depending on who you believe. A lot of money, but nowhere near billionaire status. Nowhere even near 100 millionaire status. Let's be real. Again,
$1 billion is a whole lot of money, y'all. When someone says they're a billionaire, bro, that's a whole lot of cash.
He was stealing from the artists, but there were people on top of him, like the record industry, that was taking a bigger cut.
Yeah.
Now, who was this person? Y'all got evidence. I got pictures. We're going to wrap this together. But also, y'all need to realize something else, right? These violent delights have violent ends. I remember I was showing the video last night of Puffy and his mom. I am not implying, but I am saying that I don't think someone just grows up thinking, I'm going to have a freak off of white fingernails. I don't think. I think that people are introduced to the lifestyle. People are turned out. And then, like, they're turned out and they start turning other people out.
That's what I think too. I think it's called grooming, isn't it? You have to groom someone. First, you have to make them be okay with it. Like, you got to get them okay with it. And then you can kind of like groom them, and then they become groomers of other groomers. Ugh, man, that's just sickening, dude.
This is my opinion.
It's
so
sickening.
Who introduced him to a wild kind of, if you believe what the streets are saying, deviant sort of lifestyle? I believe it's also this billionaire mogul. Yes, I got receipts. Yes, I'm going to bring it to you. And I want to hear in the comments what y'all got to say. I've been all day researching this mess for y'all because y'all know I usually be putting out a million videos. I'll put them out after. And I'm going to start keep working until past midnight. But I wanted to bring you guys this. Okay. Talking about how is Dame Dash breaks down Diddy's deal with Revolt TV. Because when I first heard it, I'm like, Dame, what are you talking about? But that's Dame. He likes to speak in riddle. Baby, I solved the riddle. Let's go.
There was this initiative about 10 years ago that Comcast wanted Black-owned networks. And I was talking to them, but they told me I had to show them $100 million because Magic and Oprah had took so many laws. So I'm like, if I got to go get 100, how are you going to think that's black? I'm not going to be able to get $100 million of black money. So I was like, I'm going to go and I'm going to make $100 million worth of content. And then then I'll go back. But Comcast is nothing but distribution. But what happens when you get distributed, you get paid as an affiliate kind of thing. So off of off your cable bill, $100, like $4 of that might go to ESPN and $2, whatever. I don't know what Puff and them got, but let's say it was $1 or $2. Spectrum told me, what's the difference between you, Puff, and Oprah? And I said, the only thing that's similar is our skit. But because it's a black-owned company doesn't mean it's only for black people. Just because I'm black doesn't mean only black people can digest what I'm doing. What happened with Puff?
Okay, so let's stop it right there, okay? Because I was like, wait a second. Dame Dash back then when they were talking about Revolt, he had deep pockets. If you guys don't know, when Puffy was rolling with Clive, yes, he turned into a millionaire, but he hadn't even hit
it doesn't have to be bad. It doesn't have to be bad, but that's the definition of it. You know what I mean?
Actual net assets, okay? He made a lot of people rich. He made himself rich by stealing from the artists. So I started thinking,
always bad.
Where the hell did Puffy get $100 million from? Because even Dame Dash said, and I researched, and it seems what he's saying is truthful, that Puffy actually showed off, right? Actually gave $100 million to buy Revolt TV. And I said, where did he get that money? So I started going on the internet, right? And there's been this thing that's been going on the internet,
bro.
In our
lied to everybody.
Okay. Diddy, the people who helped him go from bad boy to
on the
billionaire.
horizon.
This was written in 2014. Now, I do want to point out that Diddy's been calling himself a billionaire for a while, but Forbes will tell you it's only been since Revolt TV that he is able to actually find a billionaire status that actually can be verified. Okay, so keep that in mind. He was calling himself a billionaire in 2014. He wasn't actually a billionaire. It couldn't be verified. It wasn't until a few years after the Revolt TV deal where, like Dame said, Comcast, if you did Revolt TV, he thinks that they get like $1 or $2 from each subscription out of this, that, and the third. He has become a billionaire in the last, I don't know, 3, 4, official verified billionaire, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we don't want to talk about, oh, he's worth 700. No, that was all cap. Most of his income came in the last, I would say, 4 to 6 years. You see what I'm saying? Really quick, let me just hit these super chats. Somebody says, I think it's Jay-Z. Nahil 21981. What's up, mama? It is not Jay-Z. Valentine TV said, hi, Tease. I love your commentary so much. I'm starting my own channel. Always be there, though. Thank you. You guys, go ahead and get Valentine TV a follow. Daddy's Girl, $5. Thank you so much. Said, a massive thank you for impressing me. I'm like, are they talking about with this cat, the people? So I was going down the list. You guys, this article was so hidden, all right? They said, according to Forbes, Diddy is now worth $756 million. While he's surely making his way towards the 10th figure, he didn't reach this level of fame and wealth without some help. Actually, a lot of help. I said, all right, I'm interested. They had about 30 people, but this is the name that really got me, all right? One of the people that helped Diddy along the way was his godfather, Ron Burkle, who invested $100 million in Sean Combs, P. Diddy's Sean John clothing line, and is godfather to Diddy's children. I said, what?
What?
Ron Burkle. If you don't know who Ron Burkle is, that name really got on my radar. And I said, what is he doing being godfather to Diddy's children? I didn't even know they were that close, right? Follow the trail, follow the money. So this was the first $100 million that he got invested for Sean John, okay? So did a little deep diving. It gets worse. I looked at Ron Burkle. If you guys don't know who he is, this is a handy chart, right? Just for fun.
Oh, wow. She's too good.
Social House, Media Tech. He owns Relativity Media, Black Book Media, Airbnb, Artist Group International, Foursquare. He also has a Boeing 757. Keep that in your mind. London Townhomes. He owns Harold Lloyd's Estates, which is big real estate holdings in the UK. He owns Americold Logistics, Whole Foods Supermarkets.
Oh, wow.
Barnes
Americold is fucking
He is friends
big,
with Bill
dude.
Clinton, Leonardo DiCaprio, Bono. He invested in fashion. Sean John, The Scoop, Gerard. I think Gerard.
This
Jeans,
dude's got big
Zach
money if he
Colvin,
owns
Stephen
Americold,
Webster,
bro.
and also he was the owner and primary
They have
investor
a big
of
old fucking
Barney,
plant here.
New York.
It's huge.
This is a heavy hitter.
Americold, and that's what
Okay?
they do is logistics. It's all
However,
freaking like cold. It's like
one
freezers,
thing
and they just move
that
product
is,
in, move
right?
product out. Move
Interesting
product in, move
that one of the
product out.
articles actually
It's
said
wild.
that this guy was the
Never gonna
closest
work in a
thing
fucking freezer,
that
bro. That's
Diddy
crazy.
would ever
It's my
get
dudes that work in a
to
freezer,
a
but
sugar
that ain't
daddy.
me.
And I'm gonna put this
Fuck that
article
shit.
up. Right, where is it at?
Suck.
Well, forget about that. It's somewhere, right? I'll show it to y'all later. They said it's the closest that Diddy will ever have to a sugar daddy. Let me just actually read you. It's in my notes. 1 second. I have the art. This is very important that you guys hear this mess, all right? They said, if P. Diddy has ever had a sugar daddy, it's Ron Burkle. He has a net worth of around $3 billion. Now, remember when I said earlier, it's funny the way even though the wagons are circling around Diddy and he's going down, right? That it seems like he has somebody super powerful protecting him and super in his corner that won't let him fall. And everybody was like, it's Clive Davis, it's Clive Davis. And I said, maybe, but I think it's somebody more influential and someone more powerful than Clive Davis. Would someone with a net worth of $3 billion actually do it? Someone that is a power player in the music industry and in Hollywood, and more importantly, in investments. But let's keep going.
Yeah,
There was a partner, because baby,
bro, that's
we haven't gotten to the
big
dark side
dollars.
of this maybe billionaire sugar daddy that Diddy has that turned
They
him
do like
F
all of
out.
bro,
Let's get into this.
all of
They said
fucking,
Burkle
like,
is a partner of the
all
private
these
equities
big
and venture capital firm that's
do 'em
merged some of
all.
America's biggest supermarket chains. In addition to becoming one of McDonald's
Biggest
biggest
supermarket.
suppliers, he has raised 9 figures, figures, not 6, not 7, not 8, but 9 figures for the Democratic Party. He is a political power player. And somewhere along the lines, he met P. Diddy. He invested $100 million in Sean John for retail expansion and would continue to be Diddy's go-to funder in all of his investments. All of them.
Wow.
Now, here's the thing.
All of them?
Around this time, Diddy and Ron Burkle became a hot little ticket. They were inseparable. They stayed together. They played together. They went to all the Hollywood parties. Now, I'm not saying Far be it from me to suggest that there is anything untoward with Ron Burkle's and Diddy's relationship. Far be it from me to suggest that it is anything but a professional relationship. But somewhere along the way, Diddy fell in with Ron Burkle, and they became the dynamic duo. Okay, they were inseparable. Diddy and Ron Burkle were even throwing parties together. At one point, people said that Diddy was basically living with Ron Burkle. They would host massive B-day parties, joint birthday parties with each other, inviting the likes of Jay-Z, Kanye West, Sanaa Lathan, Amber Rose, Al Sharpton, right? Ron Burkle was so influential. Look at that soft, loving look in Diddy's eyes. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Ain't that how you want everybody to look at your sugar daddy? Look at that. He's so sweet. Diddy's melting. But all jokes aside, they became inseparable to the point of everybody wondered, what is the connection? Do they just get along? To the point of Diddy practically moved into his house, and Diddy made this man godfather to his children. On top of that, Ron Burkle, when he lobbied, the streets are saying he lobbied. This has not been independently verified, but you know lobbying is done. He lobbied to have Diddy get a star, I think a star of fame or something like that on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He lobbied. When Diddy got that star, I believe, okay, his boo thing, his sugar daddy, literally, flipped the tab, okay, and threw one of the biggest, most lavish celebrations people have seen in Hollywood. A lavish party was thrown that Friday night at billionaire Ron Burkle's sprawling Beverly Hills estate, the estate that Diddy was basically living at. Look at the words Diddy used. In addition to the celebrating that monumentous occasion that Diddy
also
achieved,
like my
Diddy said,
out
it's
party.
Also like my coming out party here.
What?
I don't have nothing to hide about that. If I'm going to come someplace, I'm going to make some noise.
Had a video
that
lied.
I'm here. And I said,
Did she really? Tell me more.
That's an interesting way to actually talk about a party that your alleged roommate, very close friend, godfather, you guys are inseparable. You guys are the dynamic duo doing everything together. When he threw you a celebration for getting the Hollywood Walk of Fame that he lobbied to help you get and all his connections, he said, this is also like my coming out party here in Hollywood. I don't have nothing to hide about that. Okay, Diddy. All right, interesting choice of words, but nonetheless, it is a choice of words. Let's keep going.
Nothing to hide about that.
Again, they were inseparable. Joint birthday parties, hosted Diddy's words, his coming out party. Now, up until then, Diddy was a well-known fixture in the Hollywood party scene. He was dating Carmen Diaz. He was doing all this stuff. He didn't need
Carmen Diaz.
Okay, fine. Now, on top of that, Diddy and this guy got along so well that he put on his rumored boo thing, Zach Posen. If you guys didn't know, the 23-year-old fashion with Zach Posen caught the eye of Diddy as the hip-hop mogul was going all in on apparel. The two struck a joint venture deal that had Sean John investing in Zach's design company and becoming equal partners.
Tell me more.
But here's the thing. Diddy met Zach. Diddy invested in Zach's
notification coming out.
Now,
party?
There was a lot of reporting around that time. Very cheeky reporting.
Video
it's going to come together.
Beating up
in April 22nd, 2004, Vogue UK said Zach Posen and B. Diddy make a glamorous fashion coupling. Why? Because at that time,
that's great information to know, sir.
Zach Posen and Diddy were pinging.
Thank you for that.
Setting off Hollywood's gaydar. There were numerous photos of Diddy and Zach Posen enjoying each other's company.
See,
they were surrounded by their Hollywood elite.
And
they were enjoying the company. And I think it's sweet that Diddy took his good friend Zach Posen and he invested in Zach's company. But really, what Diddy did was put his good friend, billionaire boo, Ron Burkle, onto Zach Posen. See, here's the thing. Diddy always liked to seem like he was flexing. He invested in Zach Posen. He invested in this. He invested in that.
Very live.
The truth is, he had a billionaire sugar daddy
that gave
him the money to invest in Zach Posen. That gave him the money to invest in this and that. Now,
it was just clickbait. I noticed a lot of these celebrity gossip pages. They're clickbait, man. They are. They're big time clickbait. I see where you're coming from now. I actually see where you're coming from now. It's like, come on, man. Jeez, man. Like sometimes they take, yeah, I'm done with what she was saying anyway. They take like a smidgen of the story, right? And they just, sometimes they don't know how to stop talking, man. They don't know how to stop talking. Yeah, they're just riding the wave. See, I don't want to do that. I don't want to clickbait people, man. I'm not with clickbaiting people. I'm not saying she is. I don't know the chick. I'm done with what she was saying anyway. I'm not gonna keep playing the video, but you know, shout out to her, dude. I didn't know that. I did not know that for one bit. I don't think you should. I don't think you should make clickbait videos on people. Here's my feeling on it, right? I don't think you should make clickbait videos on people when you're talking about such sensitive information. Your sciatica nerve. I think if 50's coming for Diddy, that's ugly, bro. I'm just saying, dude. If 50's coming for Diddy, let's just think about it. If there's a surviving Diddy documentary, do you know what kind of death that does to fucking Diddy, bro? With all these people coming out talking about him, it definitely fucks with like the R. Kelly wave, right? Like, does it do worse than R. Kelly did for R. Kelly? That could be the thing that sinks this dude right there. Think about it. If you got a surviving Diddy, and the production is better than the surviving R. Kelly, you know, 50 sinks his money into it. What's up, Cuddy? Thank you, bro. Yeah, Diddy could be done. Diddy could be done. That's a fact. Hold on. Let me check something real quick, man. You see, Jack tried to use all of our content today, bro. You see him? He was all up in our debate. He was all up in everything, man. The dark section of YouTube's not lasting. Yeah. I don't want to stay around talking about Jack all the time. That's just something I don't want to do, man. Sometimes, you know, it's chess, not checkers, right? You know, the shit that Dog was talking about today, fire. Dog, let me know when you get some time, man. And I'll get you up in just me and you on StreamYard. And we can run through a crash course on it, man. And by the time we're done, you'll be pow on it. Promise you. You'll be good to go, bro. Because I know you're that bright. You know what I mean? I know you'll pick up on everything I show you. Yeah, we'll get on StreamYard and we'll pop it up. Hold on, how I'll do it. We could do it on IG. That way you could be on your StreamYard platform and I can be on mine. We could just do it on the camera and I can show you that quick, bro. We'll get you popping, bro. We'll get that motherfucker StreamYard jumping. That way you can share screen and all that shit. Because for anybody on YouTube, the world is endless, man. The world is endless. Everybody has a place somewhere. Everybody has a place somewhere. Yeah, for sure, dog. I got no problem helping you out, bro. We'll get you fucking right on there. Because you got everything. You got everything. Yeah, you got everything, I think. You got the laptop. You got all that shit. So you're good. Even Elon Musk said there's enough room for Earth for all of us. Yeah, NetStars can help you too, man. He's good too. Yeah, I mean, anybody that wants to help you, if I get some, you know what I mean? It'd be dope. It'd be dope. It would bring you a whole new aspect, I think. I really would like that. That'd be fire. It's about helping each other, man. Yep. Look at Darkwing, bro. We brought him away from BBN, and he is spread his wings because I knew it. I knew it, bro. I kept saying it. I said, you could do much better without that fucking creep DMW. I was saying it. Look at that brother, bro. Now, I'm not saying I did it or anything. No, I just said it. He could do much better without BBN. You know, and Darwin was right because BBN can kind of hold you back because you want to start trouble with people, Jack. You know? You want to start trouble with people. So if you're going around starting trouble with people, that's going to block me from trying to be cool with some people and be cool because I'm cool with you. Believe it or not, it works that way, man. Believe it or not, it's always going to work that way. Yeah, he'd be fire with StreamYard. You level up like a motherfucker. He's ready. He's ready. He's ready for sure. He been ready. That's why I was like, damn. For a minute, I didn't know if you didn't have a laptop or something. And then I heard you say it, I think, the other night. You was like, I got a laptop. I got all that, Jack. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, now you got you a mic. Yeah. Salute the dog motherfucking soldier, y'all. Got that shit done like that. Yep, Jack, he didn't have to wait for anyone. None of that. Sorry. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna keep y'all all night, man. I'm planning on kicking out and shit too. I'm tired. I don't want to overstream everybody. Kick back, chill out for a while. I appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for coming to hang out with me. We'll probably stream tomorrow during the day too, because we can do that. I'm off till Friday, I think. Yeah, I'm off till Friday. Y'all have a beautiful evening, man. Thanks for pulling up on us.
Gon' come with safety. The only time I'm safe is when I'm dangerous. Posted in the 30 with this 30, trying to leave them brainless. We still in the jets, exactly where them boys say we ain't hanging. Put cheese on my head, I come collect that shit. You think I'm playing? Trouble hop out busting at it, brother. Miss you know I'm hitting. We got O's and Bo's in here, and we got wood cook in the kitchen. If I say go get them, they go get them. Young boy fingers itching, fingers squeezing on the trigger. They heard all them glitches. Money man, I run it up. If I fall off, I'm poking shit. Told that bitch quit asking questions. I hate all that notice shit. We send shots the whole year round, no ring around the road and shit. Mala bro, he makes it vanish. He with hocus pocus shit. Chopper bust, they hit the ground. It's too many sticks around. We known to get greasy, pussy. Don't you have your bitch around? Switch up on this bitch. I catch him deep, get a whole click around. Put us in the midst of shit that we ain't do. We spinning now. Bitch keep trying to tell me slide. Then she trying to set the pick. Other hoes been tripping, texting my bitch on that messy shit. Left a bro out there with his brains out. Yeah, that's that messy shit. Bought another Glock. Let's catch a